I'm going to show you how to use this cell phone app to follow the Garaulet method from your house. As you know, this is based in a Mediterranean diet. So first of all, I want to show you that you can get into the training and settings and start to know more about the method. For example, there is a brief explanation of the method. You can get into this, and here there is some lines about what is the Garaulet method, the number of portions, the food groups, etc. Then you can go to the food groups in the method. In this method we have 6 food groups. Milk group that includes milk, yogurt and fresh cheese, etc. Then we have the fat group that includes oil, butter, mayonnaise. We have the protein that is with an egg, and it includes meat, fish, egg, and also legumes, because as you know, this is vegetable protein. We have also vegetables with a V, and includes all vegetables, and there is no limitation in the portion in this group. And then we have the carbohydrate that includes bread, rice, pasta, etc. And the fruits that includes all fruits. So here in this place you will find what is one portion of each of these food groups and how to choose the different foods that you want to eat. After that, you can go to the weekly balance, and here in Garaulet method we have a balance for the week. And we know that we are going to have as the main dish 3 times pulses per week. We will also have 1 time pasta as a main dish, and rice 1 time, and also meat 1 time, and fish 1 time per week. So this is how we are going to organize our week, and this app will track not only the balance in a day but also the balance in a week. We also have floating portions and optional calories, as you can see here, and the floating portions are optional extra portions in each group, food group, that you can choose, and you can get 7 floating portions or even 14 if you need them temporarily or one special week. We also have optional calories for those foods that you cannot include in the 6 food groups. For example, some alcohol or chocolate or some cakes that are out of this, but you can have them sometimes in your method when you need it. So, but what you are going to do every day is to get into the track what you eat and your activity. So you get into this place with the pen, and then when you go there, everything you eat, when you eat, just in the precise moment that you eat it, then you record that in this place. For example, I'm going to record the milk that I had this morning for breakfast. And as you can see here, you have many types of milk, and I had a cow milk. So it says that 1 portion is 1 cup, and then I put this in my breakfast and say save. And it asks me, do you want to log 1 cup of cow milk? And I say yes. And then I say yes, and this is already this green circle round that is that I have had 1 milk. And we can follow like that. For example, I can ask for olive oil, that you know this is so important in this diet, and I can say olive oil as a spoon, and I had 1 spoon for breakfast, so I say yes, and I save, and then I have already that. And I already had 1 toast, so I'm going to record what I had this morning, that was 1 toast of bread, so I will put bread, and I will choose the bread that I had this morning, that was a cereal bread. And I had one portion that I record in my breakfast. And this is the way, it's very easy. And you have to say when did you have it, if it was in breakfast, lunch, dinner, or in other times. Also, we have a racket to record how do we move and the physical activity. And for example, here we have steps. And if I do 10,000, for example, that is what we aim to do, 10,000 steps per day, then we add that, and this is already here. You can see activity, 84% of active and healthy. I also can record other things, for example, cycling. And here you can write and look for different exercise, for example, climbing, and I can put the timing, for example, 30 minutes, and add my activity. And it will tell you the number of meds, that is the metabolic units of this activity that you already spent. And you say yes, and this now I am very active because I did steps, 10,000, and also climbing. And then you have this picture that you can make the picture of the food just in the moment that you are eating. For example, they ask you, do you want to take a photo of your intake? You say yes, accept, and then you take the picture. Imagine that this is a picture, an intake. It's not true, but, and then you send it to the nutritionist and we receive this picture. And this is important that you do it just in the moment before eating, because this is going to tell us about the timing of eating, the meal timing. And then you have this little moon here, and here you have to record at what time did you go to bed. For example, I went to bed at midnight 22, and then at what time did you get up? I woke up at 8 in the morning. And then if I have taken a nap or not, today I didn't have time, and also at what time and the duration of the nap, and you save, and then we have all the information we need. So afterwards, you can see the weekly balance. So you go here, and for example, my week was not perfect, and here you see every day if I finish all the portions, and as you see, in some days I had too much, for example, Friday and Saturday in proteins and in carbs on Saturday and Sunday, and another day I have less than the amount I needed. For example, milk is most of the days I only had half of the portions. We can also see the main meal. If my main meal was, as we said, balanced, and here we can see that the only thing I had out was the other, but the rest it was more or less okay. And here we see the physical activity index, and it tells me that it could get better. And my chronotype, for that I have to track to record the timing I sleep every day, and also the timing for the type of dinner. If I have the photos, I will have the opportunity to know what is my type of dinner eater, or if I am a night eater type. So this is everything. And finally, if you want to talk, this is very important, to track your body weight, you have to put this here, and you will see a beautiful graph showing how is your evolution. And finally, you have to do it every week, and tell the app which day are you going to weigh yourself. And finally, you can talk to your nutritionist here. You can see the messages. Here we will send you your own messages, and you can contact with us if you have any doubt and ask our questions, because we will correct your app every week. And finally, we have the reports, and we can see different every week a report about your nutrition, energy intake, and also how many, if you achieve the recommendation of every nutrition, nutrient or energy. So this will be very helpful for you. So thank you very much, and I hope that you enjoy with us the Garaulet method. I wait for you.